Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this Tuesday night Men's Premier League match here at Darwin Football Stadium, the home of live Men's Premier League. We have a round 7 catch-up match for you. Of course, these two teams were scheduled to play some weeks ago, but due to CASUARINA FC's Australia Cup duties, this game was postponed, and tonight these two sides will do battle in what will surely be a battle. Both teams, of course, traditionally make for a tight encounter, and this one this evening has even more significance, of course, with CASUARINA defeated on the weekend against Hellenic Athletic Club. They now are 5 points behind the league leaders, the Blues, and a win tonight will close that gap back up to 2 points. A much needed result for the Rowdies, the side who only received their first defeat at the weekend. University AZZURI, of course, their defeat to the Darwin Hearts last week has pushed them down to 6th, and a win tonight is absolutely paramount for their bid for a finals position. Of course, they welcome back their goalkeeper, Dylan McNevin, in net. Absence of their regular captain, Peter Adidas, means that the armband goes to their ever-trusty Callum Kerr. And the Rowdies do welcome back a host of players. Imam Muklis, Celio Casemiro back into their lineup. University AZZURI going left to right in their away strip, the green, and CASUARINA in their black and white checkered strip. Underway we go. Hababor to Pablo. Immediately back to their captain, Callum Kerr, getting involved. And that is a wayward touch there by Ogden, out of play. Thrown in there by McLennan. Down to Nabe, nice touch briefly away there by Camero. Surrenders possession, Kilmartin. The ball is on here, Raul Yakub takes it down, nice touch, and that's the opening goal. In 30 seconds, Raul Yakub has set CASUARINA alight, and the dream start for the Rowdies. Fantastic ball by Robert Kilmartin, and Raul Yakub with a exquisite touch and a sneaky dink welcomes back McNevin. The disappointment for the AZZURI keeper, but absolute elation for Raul Yakub. That is a fantastic finish, and the Rowdies off to a perfect start. Just past a minute played here, Northcrest scoreboard. It already reads 1-0, courtesy of CASUARINA. And now Kerr, switch play, comes out to Ogden. Trailing down the field, Ogden, nice central ball by him for Delembo, and the flag is up. And Delay Nicholas there. Good invention from that ball, and a nice first time touch there by Anthony Delembo, just not quite in sync with Nicholas. Fannin, another one of those players welcomed back into the starting 11 after missing the Hellenic encounter at the weekend. McLennan. Mark Casemiro. Back to Yari Van Lingen. Stand-in captain tonight as well for the usual Gordon Pereira. Intercepted by Ogden, given back to Van Lingen. Fannin. Back to his goalkeeper. That's Rolly Adisajaya. Of course, only weeks ago making his debut, and a fantastic one it was. Back into the lineup. Dion Neal, we understand, being managed. Usual shot stopper for the Rowdies. Nice run here by Ronnie Newton-Arrogant. Coming on the inside here. Pass Said into the box. Callum Kerr will contest with him. Imam Mukhlis now. Looks to take it past Said. Nice work from the Rowdies, number 10. Enters the box and has a driven attempt to block at the initial. Raul Yakub trying to get a shot directed towards McNevin. Not quite enough power or placement on that occasion, and goalkeeper able to just wander out with the ball and eventually knock his team forward. And Newton-Arrogant just marshals that one out of play. This time can come on the other side. Raul Yakub now, goal scorer for the Rowdies. Mukhlis, Kilmartin, Tilanabe, looking to release Casemiro. I believe the referee's flag might have signalled him offside, but we'll never know. Nicholas's wayward ball put forward in anticipation, but opportunity comes to an end. Fannin. Time to assess, and now time to play a ball, and it's Mark Casemiro in on goal. Casemiro strikes, and that's a save by McNevin to deny him. Ball played short here for Kerr. Callum Kerr coming out of possession. Ball down the line. Delembo. Agbassi. Trying to get past Ronnie Newton-Arrogant. Strong, imposing forward, and keeps the AZZURI on an attack. It'll be their throw deep in their attacking forward half. Said looks to throw it down to Camero. Still Said. Now it's Camero here, spinning away from the ball, and it's an AZZURI throw. Said throws back in. Ababor dispossessed by Kilmartin. Raul Yakub. Imam Mukhlis. The Rowdies as dangerous as any side on a counter-attack, but Mukhlis via Casemiro gives it away. Sloppy ball from the Rowdies' number 11, who comes back into the starting lineup, of course. Fannin. Cool and composed. As always, Terry Fannin will always take as much time required to pick out a pass and find a teammate. McLennan to drive a ball through, and a unawares first time touch by Casemiro just allows it to drift back to the AZZURI defense. Tiff Said back to Callum Kerr. Now it's Adil Said being closed down by Casemiro, putting McNevin under some pressure, and he's forced to clear it up in out of field. CASUARINA throw. Good pressure from the Rowdies. Ronnie Newton-Arrogant. Ababor. And that's a great tackle by Nabe. Ababor. Camero. Gets past Nabe and loses out to Newton-Arrogant. Tiff Said throwing into Callum Kerr. Now Adil Said. Of course, typically the Said brothers are wing backs, but the absence of Peter Adidas means that Adil Said needing to play more of a central role. Pablo. Ababor. Delembo returns ball here. Natif Said found himself in an enterprising position. Can he make the pass? He comes forward looking for Ababor. Outstretched foot allows Nabe just to clear. Callum Kerr comes across. Settles on the ball. Ababor back to Kerr. And Saeed pressing to make the run in space, and Newton Harrigan just allows the ball to be marshaled through for a throw. Kilmartin comes back to receive. Gives the ball away here to Camero, and coming across to make up for his... That ball was Kilmartin. McLennan. Muklis. Dinked ball across here. Saeed will get there first. Casemiro, his closing speed is as quick as any. And Ogden jumping to compete with Muklis. Referee waves play on. Camero gives away the ball to Raul Yakub. Now Kilmartin. Opportunity perhaps again for the Rowdies. Not this time. Ethan Camero, silky and slick, comes away with the ball. What can he find? Neither on his left or right is as dangerous as any. Quite a few assists to his name as well. Delembo gives the ball away that time. CASUARINA can come the other way. Sajaya out to Raul Yakub. Newton Harrigan. Nabe can turn away and play Kilmartin. Runners on either side. Raul Yakub coming across, but McNevin meets them. Kerr. Pablo. Now it's Camero. Plays it out wide here. Nicholas will do some hard running to get to this one, but he's kept it in. Still Nicholas. Casemiro and Camero compete. And Zelio Casemiro wins that one. His team a throw off the deflection by Nicholas. 9.5 minutes played here. Northcrest scoreboard reads CASUARINA 1, University of AZZURI 0. We've had that score since the half-a-minute mark. 30 seconds elapsed as Raul Yakub's dinked ball found its way past McNevin. It's the goal scorer here on the ball, Raul Yakub. Muklis. Runners either side. Muklis having a driven attempt himself, and that finds its way in. Imam Muklis with a shot from distance deceives everyone and puts his side 2-0 up. Absolutely had no right to score from that distance, but deceives a lot of spectators at the minimum and a lot of goalkeepers throughout the years. We've been enjoyed to seeing many Muklis goals over the years in the Men's Premier League, and that'll surely be one he'll talk about at least for the rest of the week. Fantastic finish from Imam Muklis, and the Rowdies mean business here. Abba ball, they're being pressured in at University of AZZURI. Saeed forced to go back inside, gives it away to Muklis. Robert Kilmartin. Now it's Zelio Casemiro looking to find Mark Casemiro, not going to come off with that ball. Yari McRae Van Lingen forward. Pablo's there in the interim. Pacing forward with the ball, looking to take it forward. Caught late there. Referee will absolutely give the foul. And slight challenge on Pablo, and he'll be okay to continue. Slight connection on his ankle there, but he'll be fine. Saeed sends it forward, headed out by Van Lingen. Pablo in there immediately to try and retrieve the ball. Kilmartin. Casemiro. Ball spills out for Fannin. Newton Harrigan. He can take paces forward. Muklis looking for a return play. Camero. Plays the ball for Agbassi, trying to get past Fannin. It'll fall back for Ethan Camero. Pablo. Number 10 for AZZURI, Camero. Saeed trying to play it down the line. Nabe stands firm. Agbassi and Casemiro compete. Casemiro wins that bout. Van Lingen now. Mark Casemiro in space to proceed. If he can get past two, he can't. Nice strong challenge from Van Lingen. Releases McLennan here. Space for the Rowdies if they can find it. Imam Muklis, back for McLennan. An opportunity here again for the Rowdies. Ball across goal. Saeed trying to work out his feet there. Eventually clears it out. And AZZURI can come the other way. Nicholas plays it forward for Delembo. He's got space. Another man in the middle here. It's Ethan Camero. And unfortunately that ball just getting away from the attacking midfielder. Newton Aragon comes the other way. Zelio Casemiro. He'll force Kilmartin to do some running here. Wins it. Plays it short to Yakub. Back for Robert Kilmartin. Options. Needling in the middle. Kind of come back across goal, but not any power to drive it into the 18-yard box. And AZZURI now presented the chance to come back again. Ababor's ball. Not enough power either. McLennan mops up that one. Nabe. Time on the ball here to play it back simply to McLennan. AZZURI more than happy to allow the Rowdies the possession here. And they've certainly been making them pay for it thus far. Adi Sajaya now. Van Lingett. Allowed to dwell on the ball. Back to his goalkeeper. Long ball here. Saeed will head that one forward. Delembo has runners ongoing. Camero turns on the ball and plays it wide to Nicholas. Chaku Nicholas, who had drifted offside. Unfortunate for him. Looking for a long ball across field. Yakub will do his best to keep this in, and he certainly is capable of that. And Newton Aragon will continue possession here via this throw-in. Muklis. Back for Van Lingen. Options short and long. He attempts the long ball, unfortunately not quite on target. And it's at this time we can thank the Northern Territory Government and McDonald's for their continued support for Football for All across the NT. Of course, as well as Northcrest, you can join their growing community. House and Display Centre, Reuben Avenue in Berrimah. Short ball looking for a teammate there. It's only found a CASUARINA opponent by McNevin. Mark Casemiro looking for Yakub, not quite finding him that time. Nabe. Kilmartin short, he goes to his number 9. Takes it past Ababor and an opportunity to strike, and on the left he got good purchase, but not quite pinpoint finishing from Kilmartin that time. Of course, approaching the 16th minute here, you're always welcome to have a pot from there. His left foot is up there with some of the best.
No, babe, please, don't put your socks in the wash. I'm still using them.
Short by McNevin to Kerr. AZZURI really need to build on some possession first, and then they can create the opportunities they need to come forward and really threaten the Rowdies' goal. Fewer opportunities far between. Scoring goals has been their Achilles heel thus far. Of course, their top goal scorer, Safari Makuju, serving a lengthy suspension. He's still some weeks away, and until then they need to address their goal scoring. Nabe strong to get away from a few. Muklis, Casemiro dinks it over for Raul Yakub, and he is offside. Flag denies Yakub that time. Forward by McNevin. Finds its way to Ogden. His touch allows CASUARINA to pressure. Fannin. Kilmartin. Casemiro. Nabe. Poor ball. Gives away to Nicholas. Runners ongoing here, but that ball won't find a teammate. More an opposition player. Van Lingen goes across to McLennan. Nicholas. Delembo. Opportunity here, trying to get the ball across for Agbassi, not quite enough power onto it. Newton-Arregan to get past Ababor, does well. Space now for Ronnie Newton-Arregan to attack. Still with a player. Kerr gets an initial intervention.
I didn't see if he touched the ball.
Now it's Muklas.
Check if he actually touched
Dangerous right foot, looking for Mark Casemiro to fall well for the forward. Looking to play a dinked pass through for Raul Yakub, and AZZURI now a chance. Said, Pablo, Delembo. Tackled immediately, but it spills out to Camero. Still Camero. Player down on the ball, that's Anthony Delembo. Of course, in a number 9 position, their outlet for goal. Be very cautious if he is unable to continue, and we'll see if that is the case shortly. Holding the ankle in some pain there. We'll see if that is an issue that forces him from the field. In the meantime, he's being assessed by the referee, and whether it's deemed that he is to come from the field. Okay, to continue is the signal. Kerr forward. Run being made by Said there, just not enough direction to allow it to fall to the feet of the attacking right wing back. Van Lingen. McLennan. Short for Muklas. Looking to roll it on for Mark Casemiro. Said needs to be quick, he was. Dylan McNevin. Across for Kerr. Delembo. Looking to play Said here. Takes the attacking touchdown. Or Newton-Arregan will have him for pace and for, I believe, to marshal it out. Goal kick, the call. Van Lingen. Nabe back to the captain, Jari Van Lingen. Good ball played out wide here. Said's header manages to find its way back to McNevin, but if it was in a CASUARINA play onto that, they could have certainly picked off that pass. McNevin up in the air. Forced Delembo to come wide here. And now Fannin back inside to Rolly Adi Sajaya. Mark Casemiro. Nabe. Robert Kilmartin. Kerr cuts it out, but there was a foul on the Rowdies player. Behind that play there, just upon receiving the ball, Callum Kerr, a little bit of a niggle. Caught a bit of Kilmartin, did Kerr. Fannin. Casemiro. Van Lingen. Muklas coming short to receive. Nice touch back for his centre half. Casemiro's dropped deep to receive, and now it's Imar Muklas spinning away from 1, getting past 2. Nabe dispossessed by Delembo. Now it's Agbassi. His right-footed ball trying to get across field. Nicholas was there waiting. It couldn't quite find its feet to him. Jari Van Lingen, as ever reliable at the back, he certainly has been proficient in front of goals as well. Of course, in a corner kick, you're one of your top targets to find goal, and he's a deadly customer from a corner. Ogden chests it down. AZZURI on here. No, it's that man again. Yari McRae Van Lingen getting across and quelling that danger in an instant. Nicholas throws in for Ogden. It's Anwar Ababor. Callum Kerr. Pressure being put on by Raul Yakub there. And Kilmartin's got it. And his first time ball, trying to find Yakub, just spinning away to the goalkeeper. Pablo. His long ball is a little too long. That'll surrender possession.
Okay, guys, remove chips or remove chicken nuggets. Ah, yeah. Okay, that's kind of easy. True.
Van Lingen.
Remove chips
Nabe.
or remove
McLennan.
soft drinks.
Long whipping ball looking for Yakub. It spins back post here. Ronnie Newton-Arrigan. We're going to take it inside the box. It's still Newton-Arrigan. Trying to get past Said, and Said makes the intervention. Out of play, throw in for CASUARINA. Perhaps another opportunity there for the Rowdies. But it's not completely over yet. Throw in. Newton-Arrigan comes short here. Raul Yakub. Coming inside, looking to take some touches past Zelio Casemiro. Will compete with Agbasi. Agbasi wins and plays it out wide to Nicholas. Touches inside and looking to come across to Camero. First time ball, left foot, perfectly weighted, and not able to speed up to that one was Dilembo. Casemiro. Nicholas. His long ball looking to find Agbasi. Casemiro is there as well. Casemiro wins it on the diving second attempt. Kilmartin. Yakub. A little behind to Newton-Arrigan, but not enough. He can't easily get to it. Comes wide to Yakub. Newton-Arrigan. Casemiro. Van Lingen.
No, oh, yeah.
Certainly a lot of time, as forementioned, on the ball for the Rowdies to move AZZURI around and allow the perfect channels to open up like this one. Muklis plays the ball through here for Raul Yakub. Getting past one, the second is eventually brought down. Nice tackle from Adel Said. Ababor. Back for Said. Come wide here for Camero. Said spins away from Kilmartin and now back to McNevin. His ball wide, picked off by McLennan. Van Lingen forward. An opportunity here for Mark Casemiro to pounce, and gets the first touch there was Said. Adil playing it back to his goalkeeper. Now his goalkeeper looking to find Camero. Chests it down. And out of play, that ball went. Throw in for CASUARINA. Newton-Arrigan. Back for Fannin. On Newton-Arrigan, Imam Muklis. Now Terry Fannin. Casemiro. Caressing a ball across for Van Lingen. Now McLennan. This is McLennan range for a driving delivery. Here he comes into the box. It's Kilmartin, and fortunately, ball ricocheting across the hand of the attacker. A little too much power, perhaps, from a McLennan cross. Camero. Ogden. Now he's fanned out to the left-hand side, Ethan Camero. McLennan. And Mark Casemiro's silently heavy touch just sees it marshal across. There's a replay on the Kilmartin attempt. Ogden forward. Van Lingen. Muklis. Ball here for Raul Yakub. Comes into his line of danger. Still the Rowdies number 8 here. Kilmartin. Turns inside. Channel's offering. Kerr heads away. And now Nicholas to repel the danger. Here comes wide for Agbassi, short for Pablo. Interplay is great here from Azzurri. In comes Nkemsinachi Agbassi. And Van Lingen, light touches by a centre-back is always what you like to see. And now it's Mark Casemiro. Good cross into the box. Said needs to react, and that's
What do you guys prefer?
behind his goal. Very carefully done there, almost surrendering another goal to CASUARINA via the form of an own goal, but saves his blushes there with some luck there to put it behind. Corner nonetheless for the Rowdies. Perhaps a rehearsed attempt. Van Lingen and McLennan getting forward. Ball played forward for Yakub, back to Kilmartin. Looking to get past Ogden. Not sure the rehearsal paid dividends that time, although they're still on the attack via this throw-in. McLennan. Yakub. Casemiro. Nabe. Muklis. Nice ball forward for Raul Yakub. Comes away from goal, looks to turn back in, but comes away again. Now it's Nabe. Striking from distance. Short out by Said. Now Agbassi. Looks down the line and not quite connecting with a teammate there. Fannin. Pressure put on there by Ababor. Comes away with the ball and a dinked attempt over, looking for Delembo. Van Lingen gets across, plays it wide for McLennan. Inside for Casemiro, up in the air for McLennan. Deven away from Delembo. An opportunity here, plays it through for Agbassi, and he strikes Adi Sajaya, making the save, and now onward and out. CASUARINA the other way. Muklis back for Ronnie Newton-Arrigan. Again for Muklis, returns play to Newton-Arrigan. Muklis. Still with Azzurri here. Agbassi, poor ball given away to Casemiro. Nabe. Mark Casemiro. He looks for a weighted ball. Kerr needed to make the connection there. Kilmartin was lying in wait. Now Muklis. Yakub. Casemiro. Van Lingen. Slight error, but the amount of time the Rowdies are allowed to dwell on the ball. Plenty of opportunity to make up for that. Just past the 30th minute here, less than 15 minutes of regulation time to go, and University of Azzurri trail the Rowdies by 2-0. Raul Yakub and Imam Muklis strikes is what separates these two sides. Pablo turns away from Yakub, and an opportunity here, closed down immediately. Fannin looking for a long ball, touched onto Kerr. Camero, back to Kerr. Said, Pablo, Agbassi, Yakub. Just running out of some room there. Throw in now. Agbassi. Loops the ball up into the air. Riding is Ogden. Delembo. And the attempt by Ogden there, just play the ball out of field. He got some leap there. rising like a phoenix there and catching some air time and hitting the ground. So CASUARINA just playing it back to AZZURI for that. Kerr. Camero. Callum Kerr. Ababor. Now it's Saeed. Ogden coming wide here to receive and look to play across here for Agbasi. He'll try and sprint away to keep this one in play. Newton Harrigan there immediately for the forward. Gets past Newton Harrigan, but not unfortunately able to thread that towards the box. And this will be a goal kick for Hari Sajaya. Van Lingen. Nabe back to his centre half. Now Mark Casemiro on for Braden McLennan. Muklas. Now McLennan. Going to get past Saeed here. Does well in the first instance, but gives away the foul. Free kick to AZZURI. Many thanks as well to Ward Keller. They are your territory law firm, personal and business dispute resolution experts. You can reach them on 1-800-978-360. As AZZURI have this free kick, their goalkeeper elects to take. Kerr. Coming forward, Delembo. Camero. Nicely weighted ball looking for Nicholas. McLennan brings it down, and Delembo trying to force the attack forward, but Nicholas not quite looping around to receive. McLennan. Van Lingen, now Nabe. Slightly cheeky dipped ball looking for Newton Harrigan, not quite coming off. Saeed forward. Agbasi. Trying to keep it in past Muklas and off Camero and out of play. Newton Harrigan. Muklas. Kilmartin. Kerr confronts him. Camero. Ababor back to Camero. Pablo. Camero, a ball magnet in possession, always coming around the play to receive the ball. Kilmartin, Casemiro, Nabe. Looking for a threaded ball through for Yakub, and McNevin comes. Offside is eventually signalled, being an AZZURI free kick. Saeed. Nicholas. A chance here for AZZURI to come forward and attack the CASUARINA goal. Back out to Chaku Nicholas. Pablo. Camero. Saeed. Callum Kerr. Taking a touch to come forward. Callum Kerr being pressured also. Muklas. Nabe. And come away from Ababor here. Mark Casemiro's through, but McNevin gets to that one. Ogden. Camero. Ball forward for Nicholas. Now Delembo. Looking to come forward now. Kilmartin for CASUARINA the other way. Runners on either side. It finds its way to Mark Casemiro. And offside there was Yakub. Thought about leaving it, and he did. So play can be forward without pause. Pablo. Nice driven ball here for Saeed. He'll get on to the end of this. Look to cut back inside, but to no avail. No teammate in offering there. I think the referee signaled a corner kick here. Certainly has an opportunity here. A rare opportunity for AZZURI to put something on the scoreboard. Delembo and Agbassi, the tall timber in the box. Can Camiro find a teammate here? In comes Camiro, driven ball, comes into the box, past all comers. Kerr got some connection, but not a clinical one to put it in. Ball driven in, and it found its way back to Callum Kerr with some space, but possibly the centre half did not account for that to occur. Fannin. Looping a ball over for Ronnie Newton-Harrigan. Pablo gets there as well. And it's Ronnie Newton-Harrigan's pulled up lame here. Contact on him. There by Pablo. Of course, without intent. Just got in the way there. Newton-Harrigan, and catching the boot of Pablo on the way through. Substitution here within the opening 40 minutes by University AZZURI. It looks to be the end of the night for Sinachi Agbassi. The number 9 is going to be replaced in the first half. And coming on for him in his place is Christian Makuju here on the near touchline. And the sub has been made. Agbassi has been ejected, and manifesting into the game now is Makuju, the AZZURI number 7. But focus remains on this free kick for CASUARINA as we enter the last 5 minutes of regulation time. Still just that 2-0 advantage. It's enough on the scoreboard to certainly take home the 3 points, and that's all CASUARINA will concern themselves with. But an opportunity here late to compile a misery on for AZZURI. Kilmartin. Ball goes into the box, swaying away. Kerr's clearance in the air. Makuju looking to bring it down. In comes Mark Casemiro driving a ball into the box. Inside is Muklis, and that's blocked out from Kerr. Fantastic headed attempt there from Imam Muklis, and if Kerr had not been there, I dare say that may have been 3-0. Short corner. Kilmartin's ball in. Across McNevin, and Casemiro just uncharacteristically also missing that one. His own doing. Just coming to him on the half volley and striking narrowly wide. McNevin looking to drive forward. Casemiro heads. Kerr short for Camiro. Kerr the other way. Back to his keeper, and Camiro brings it down. Pressure of Raul Yakub. Kilmartin. Close quarters to keep the ball there, Robert Kilmartin. Very silky done. Muklis. Zelio Casemiro. And Raul Yakub, unfortunately, just losing out the ball there. Nicholas. Going to come down the line. Delembo holding the ball up for his side. Nicholas. And off Casemiro and out for a throw. Delembo. Going to go down the line. Fannin to get across to that. Van Lingen. Marching forward, Van Lingen to Casemiro. Back to Van Lingen. Dylan Nabe will turn out on the ball and play Fannin. Van Lingen. Nabe. Looking to hurl a ball across for Yakub, but he is offside. Offside against Yakub there. McNevin now driving forward. Casemiro letting this to drop for Van Lingen. Fannin to Kilmartin. Newton Harrigan. Back to Kilmartin. Newton Harrigan. Throw for CASUARINA. Kilmartin looking to loop it forward. Saeed will play this back to his goalkeeper, McNevin. Driving down the field, can only find Rowdy. McLennan. Nabe. The run from McLennan not quite being noticed there. Makuju. Camero. Ogden. Ethan Camero. Saeed. Back here with Ethan Camero. Pinpoint driving ball, finds the feet of Nicholas, and he can steam forward here for his side. An opportunity for AZZURI here. Ball comes in the box, but McLennan's there at the back post. Bring this away with pace and look to drive forward. Raul Yakub takes it away from a few players, and now looking to feed through for Mark Casemiro. Takes a touch inside, looking to dink it across for Kilmartin and cleared behind by Saeed. There, players down behind the box immediately. The referee calls for the medical team.
Like mixture of Australian, Dutch.
Seems to be Imam Mukhlis down behind the ball. It is a corner kick to CASUARINA if we are allowed the time to take it. Of course, medical team looking to come onto the field, but being quickly waved away. Okay is Mukhlis, and
Oh, really? Oh, shit, so.
corner kick we are waiting for. Raul Yakub to take. Delivery whipped in. We're going to go back post there, cleared from Makuju. McLennan will get to the fore. And take it past Makuju quite well there. Kilmartin. Away from Makuju also on his left. Ranging in for Mark Casemiro. Can get in front of Kerr here. And pressure. Forces it back, and the referee whistle in mouth. And he blows for the end of the first 45 minutes here at Larrakia Park, Darwin Football Stadium. Goals to Raul Yakub and Imam Mukhlis, enough to see us through to half-time. 2-0 CASUARINA lead. We'll have a short intermission, allow everyone to gather their thoughts. CASUARINA coach Lee Addison and AZZURI coach Angelos Theodorakopoulos chances to rally the troops, and we'll gather you on the other side of the break. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. Second half, only around the corner. Thank you for rejoining us, ladies and gentlemen. Moments away from the second half of action here. Round 7 catch-up football, Men's Premier League, live from Larrakia Park, Darwin Football Stadium. If you're just joining us now for the second half, welcome. 2-0 on the scoreboard in favour of CASUARINA. The Rowdies, advantage courtesy of a Raul Yakub and Imam Muklis goal. And they lead into the second half, which we are about to go underway. CASUARINA left to right on your screens. They get us kicked off underway on the ball. That's their captain, Jari McRae van Lingen. Across to his central defensive partner in Terry Fannin. Ronnie Newton-Narrogin. Across to Fannin now. Casemiro. Van Lingen territorially taking some touches forward, looking to thread through Mark Casemiro here. The CASUARINA number 7 in space afforded to him. Looking to be dispossessed by Saeed, but Casemiro says no. It's just him there and around the flank of the ball. Ababal wins the ball. Given away to Zelio Casemiro. Kilmartin. Nabe. Pablo. Ogden to get inside there. McLennan. Still with Braden McLennan through the legs of Casemiro. Casemiro looking for a overlapping run on McLennan. Didn't quite arrive, but it'll be a throw-in for his side nonetheless. McLennan with the ball in hand and looking to find a teammate in support. Imam Muklis. Christian Makuju's there now. McLennan back for Kilmartin. Now it's Celio Casemiro. Fans across the pitch to find Fannin. Newton-Narrogin back to Fannin now. A touch on by Kilmartin. Ababor. Nicholas on for Camero. Comes off the creative midfielder now. CASUARINA in possession. Dylan Nabe. Ball behind McLennan, but receives. Casemiro. Zelio, that is, to Mark. Back to Zelio. Now Van Lingen. Mark Casemiro. Looking for a long ball. It's got weight on there to be delivered to Kilmartin. Nicholas allows it to drift back to his goalkeeper. He elects to roll it out to Camero. Elects to turn away as well. Ababal. And Ababal looking to play a ball for Christian Makuju to receive. Not quite enough weight on the ball to allow it to carry through to Makuju. Waliati Sajaya. McLennan across goal for Terry Fannin. Fannin comes inside for Zelio Casemiro. That's Imam Muklis, the Rowdies number 10. Looking to play a nicely weighted ball here for Mark Casemiro in space in droves. And Mark Casemiro shoots and saves. Christian Makuju's there for AZZURI. He should have put that one away, Mark Casemiro. Often through on goal, you bet on the Rowdies number 7 to dispatch. Raul Yakub. Van Lingen. Now Fannin. Out wide here to McLennan. That's Zelio Casemiro. Does well to retain the ball there as well, the veteran. Van Lingen. Kilmartin. Coming away for the Rowdies. Looking to dink it over for Newton-Narrogin. Not quite enough power. Nabe. Still with the Rowdies here. Chipped ball looking for a teammate, and rising well was McNevin, bringing that into his possession. His ball out wide. Makuju brings it down, gets past Casemiro. Saeed. McNevin. Now out wide to Saeed on the ball. Cuts inside for Camero. Now Camero's long ball looking for Makuju. McLennan heads, allowing Zelio Casemiro to receive. He heads back to McLennan. Now it's Van Lingen. Mark Casemiro being closed down by Ogden. Such is McLennan also. Adi Sajaya clearing wide. Mark Casemiro comes to receive and stride it past Ogden and Makuju. Eventually tackled by Ababor. Nabe. Saeed. Pablo. McNevin. And comes wide for the receiving Atif Saeed. 5 minutes or so played here in the second half. Still that 2-0 lead for the Rowdies on the North Crest scoreboard. Nabe sliding in to win the ball. Muklis. Ball is on here. Raul Yakub through on goal. It's Raul Yakub and he passes it in towards goal and just missing. Corner kick is the signal. And it will be a Rowdies corner. And an opportunity now to further inflict pain. They should have twice in this second half. Opportunities to Mark Casemiro and Raul Yakub. Very rarely missed, and let-offs for sure for AZZURI. But now here on the corner, Imam Muklis, an opportunity to drive a dangerous ball towards a goal-bound destination. It's the AZZURI coach, I believe, on the field, just attending to one of the players inside the box. Slightly to the left of your screens, he's just ensuring he's okay. He'll be aided to the side of the field and he will remain off for the corner. Opportunity here for the Rowdies. In comes the corner, looking for a teammate. Coming out is McNevin. Raul Yakub. Still with Yakub. Got Saeed for company. Mark Casemiro comes to meet the ball and brought to ground, and that's a penalty against McNevin. Casemiro getting to the ball and taken. The man there was Mark Casemiro. He was brought to ground by Dylan McNevin, forcing the referee's hand into giving a penalty kick. And so now this is an opportunity to add the third goal of the night. It'll be Robert Kilmartin to step up to the plate and see whether he can dispatch and add that third. Of course, McNevin more than a competent goal shot stopper to keep this one out. Coming out to meet the ball. McNevin. Possibly some mind games here as well. Placing the ball back down in front of Kilmartin. We'll see if that tactic works. Kilmartin looking razor focused and razor sharp to drive home a third. Referee all but ready. We'll see if Kilmartin can tuck away, and he scores to put his team 3-0 in advantage. Steps up on the right foot and absolutely sends McNevin the other way. And that's a third for the Rowdies, and Robert Kilmartin joining in on the action. An assist to his name already this evening and joins the goal scorers list. just under 10 minutes of regulation played here, second half. CASUARINA 3 goals to 0. Nicholas coming inside. Ababor. Now Lionel Ogden playing it wide here for Makuju. Offside against the winger. That quells that danger immediately. Adi Sajaya. Van Lingen. Nicely driven ball, weighted across the field as well. Ron Newton-Aragon receives and plays it to Fannin. Nice run being made here by Raul Yakub. Looking to take it over and pass Callum Kerr. Still Raul Yakub enters the box here. Looking to play it out to Muklis and denied swiftly. Chaku Nicholas. Opportunity here for the Azzurri. Looking to come forward to Delembo. And Ogden continuing his run. Van Lingen heads back for Adi Sajaya. Allowed to bring that into his control. Fannin. Van Lingen. McLennan. Now Imam Muklis. Terry Fannin receives and proceeds past the halfway mark, the centre half. Plays a ball out into Akers for Newton-Aragon, but just too much power driven on the pass, and that sways out for a throw-in. McNevin gives the ball away, but fortunately for his team, Raul Yakub could not quite bring that in his possession and in his stride. Just mixing up his feet, the vital moment. Said. Delembo looking to dink it on for Nicholas. Space here and pace to burn past Newton-Aragon, but not a slow competitor. Ball comes across here. Makuju missing the ball and not quite striking there. And an opportunity perhaps for Azzurri to get at least one back on the scoreboard. Christian Makuju could have made some contact there, and it's not a bad cross either. Nabe. Kilmartin. Drifts it back for Adi Sajaya. Now it's Van Lingen. McLennan. Kilmartin. McLennan. And now Said here and Casemiro. Still with Mark Casemiro driving into the box, having a strike at goal and finding its way in. Mark Casemiro adds a 4th goal. And now CASUARINA now space and distance between themselves and University Azzurri. 4 goals to 0 now on the North Crest scoreboard. And further misery being compiled. And this result certainly would send shockwaves. They've been far from their best, University Azzurri, this evening, and CASUARINA is certainly making them pay on the scoreboard. Now Mark Casemiro joining the fun. 4 goals to 0 on the North Crest scoreboard. Said. Ogden. Pablo. Ababor. Ethan Camero. Coming across here, Christian Makuju can impede on here. Delembo and Makuju offside. A rare but might have been a profitable opportunity there. Not quite coming off for his side. Kilmartin. Playing the ball across. Raul Yakub, and he's offside also. Saving the blushes of McNevin that time. Offside is the call. And now sent forward to Lembo. And Adesajay getting to it. Nicholas will also get to this ball and look to create an opportunity, but away comes Newton Arrogin. Now Kilmartin. Back for Nabe. Then drive forward, Muklis. Kilmartin also. Comes away for Ababor for Azzurri. Now it's Nicholas. And Delembo through here, and out comes Adesajaya. Makes a fantastic save. Keeps his clean sheet intact as well. Muklis. Casemiro. Kilmartin away from Said, back inside the pitch, and almost laying in wait was a dangerous Mark Casemiro, but Ogden just allows it to roll. Substitution in the offing here for University of Azzurri. In the meantime, McNevin drives the ball down looking for Camero and pushing Fannin out of the way there. And so substitution will be allowed to be made here.
Where's he saying?
And it's Anwar Ababor coming from the field. He is to be replaced now by number 20, and that's Nicholas Raditis. Remaining half an hour or so of play. Fannin. Ball coming over for Newton Arrogin, and he's offside. Brings that opportunity to an end almost immediately. Azzurri now a chance to build some possession here. Said drives down the line. Delembo looking to dink it on for Nicholas. Not quite connecting those two. CASUARINA now with a throw. Kilmartin. Casemiro gives possession away. Now Azzurri a throw inside their attacking half. Newton Arrogin. Fannin, the flag is up, and it is an Azzurri free kick here. Throw in. Given away almost immediately as well. Casemiro to Muklis. Imam Muklis looking to play through Raul Yakub. Pace to burn and skill to show. Ball across field, it's Muklis. And Mark Casemiro drives off the side post there. Mark Casemiro. And a foul earned as well from the forward. Nice ball there from Raul Yakub. Nice awareness by Muklis just to move out of the way, allow his team. Pablo may have had that ball covered if that had found its way on the other side of the post, but certainly almost a shot on target there. Muklis here. Foul earned by Mark Casemiro, and this could be another opportunity for the Rowdies to inflict further pain and cause some serious damage on that University Azzurri goal difference as well. In comes Muklis, delivery comes straight to the feet, and Mark Casemiro's shot's blocked and eventually finds its way in. That's a finish and a goal for Dylan Nabe. And number 4 gets in on the fun, and his strike adds a 5th. Ricochet of deflections there, and Dylan Nabe adding another goal. We've only played 64 minutes here on the North Crest scoreboard, and it's CASUARINA FC 5, University Azzurri Football Club 0. Of course, Their last defeat only last week, University of Azzurri. That was 4-0 against Darwin Hearts. And we're already at 5. And we're not even hit 65th minute yet. So danger signs certainly for Azzurri. Ball forward, McLennan heads. Now it's Mark Casemiro. Van Lingen, Kilmartin, Nabe, Raul Yakub, Kilmartin skillfully shown, almost playing through. Nabe again. Ogden. Fannin wins the ball. Yakub. Newton Arrogans in space here, but just drifts slightly wide. Azzurri throw. Nicholas looking for a ball over for Makuju. McLennan heads well. Mark Casemiro. Back to Van Lingen. McLennan allows the ball to roll. Can make up for that. Not quite picking the pass was Ogden. Now Newton Arrogant. Forward for CASUARINA. Yakub looking to release Newton Arrogant again. He's got pace as well. Saeed dives in and clears the ball out for a throw. CASUARINA still forward on this throw-in. Of course, as well, many thanks and gratitude to the Northern Territory Government and McDonald's for their prolonged support for Football for All in the Northern Territory, as well as Ward Keller. They are your territory law firm.
Yeah, I love it.
Personal and business dispute resolution experts. And now an expert throw taken in. Casemiro driving away. Pablo's there at the purchase of the ball. Is able to prevent another goal for the meantime. Kilmartin driving forward past Radidas. Still Robert Kilmartin drifting past a few and earns the foul. And another opportunity of extreme danger. No surprise as to the recipients of this free kick. Kilmartin, Yakub, Muklis. There's no shortage of set-piece experts. And you'll need to flip a coin a few times to decide as to who you'd think would take this one. At the flip of a coin, they've got plenty of set-piece experts. The left foot of Kilmartin can lash away. The right foot of Muklis can majestically place it into the top corner at an impact or an instance. And so here we are. Whistle's blown. It's Kilmartin to strike. Gets a deflection off the corner and off the wall and heads out for a corner. And now double change. Robert Kilmartin, a goal and assist on the night. His night comes to a close. Dylan Nabe adding the 5th goal for CASUARINA. He has also earned an early rest, being replaced by Ryan Newell, and replacing Kilmartin as well. Number 3, that's Dylan Vong. Raul Yakub at the corner. Could this be number 6? In he comes. Deliveries driven, players rise, and almost. That was a substitute. Ryan Newell, at the fall of the ball, almost getting a deft touch that would have sunk it past McNevin. An almost opportunity. McNevin's ball driven here. Christian Makuju. Radidas. They're allowed to come out for Saeed. He'll be dispossessed by Yakub. Now it's Newton Aragon. Fannin. Rolly Adi Sajaya. Van Lingen. McLennan. Back to Van Lingen. Newell. Van Lingen. Adi Sajaya. Van Lingen. McLennan. And the ball had come out of the field, and here's a throw in. Camara with the throw. Raditas. Saeed. Delembo. Looking for a driving ball. Makuju can get to this. McLennan in the air. Allows him to spin around from Makuju. Makuju putting pressure on him. Camaro drives, and Adi Sajaya can gather this harmlessly. Van Lingen. Ryan Newell. Short for Casemiro. And it's a AZZURI throw. Saeed short to Raditas. Now it's Saeed on the overlap. Looking for Ogden. Fannin clears back. Saeed. Ogden touching it back for Raditas. Fannin gets there at the 4. Muklas looking to drive it over here for Mark Casemiro. McNevin reaches it and meets it at the drop. Camiro. Deft touch to bring it down ahead of him. Delembo. Still Anthony Delembo doing well to retain the ball, but ultimately losing it. Muklas. Vong. Vong goes back to Newton Aragon and entered the portion of the game where we've got less than 20 minutes of regulation. 5-0 to CASUARINA. They've certainly been deserving of this result. University AZZURI have had not many opportunities to threaten the forward. They've played many balls such as you've just witnessed, but no forwards, unfortunately, on the end to cause serious danger. Newell. Fannin. Adi Sajaya. Newton Aragon. Fannin. Vong. It's time for Fannin to open the field and again just work the AZZURI players around here. Fannin now looking to drive forward. Newton Aragon, Saeed. Newton Aragon pinches the ball back. Zelio Casemiro, Braden McLennan. Newell, back to McLennan. Adi Sajaya.
Oh, yeah.
Back for McLennan. Fannin. Rolls it forward to Vong. Yakub. And Muklas down for Newton Aragon. But offside is the call. AZZURI now the opportunity to come the other way. McNevin short. Delembo. Makuju. Galloping away. Camaro. First time ball. Ogden's played in space here. Lionel Ogden lashing that ball, and Adi Sajaya parried it and gathered on the second attempt. And a rare opportunity for AZZURI. They nearly ate into the deficit which precedes them. It's some mountain to climb, but that would have done ways into eating into that lead. McLennan. Ball with such weight, driven perfectly, and now Raul Yakub is in goal here. Just stamping his authority, Callum Kerr, and marshalling Yakub out of the way. Raditas. Now it's Pablo. Away from a few. Said. Raditas. Fannin. Newton Arrogant. Back inside for Vong. Now it's Newell. Van Lingen. Casemiro. Opportunity here and substitutions in the offing for AZZURI. Vong back to Fannin. Fannin's ball looping over, and Raul Yakub is at the fore. And now Raul Yakub, skillfully done. It's Raul Yakub back across for Newell, and he strikes and scores. That's a 6th goal, and that adds an emphasis to what's already been a dominating performance. Coolly composed, he's finished there. Ryan Newell adds a goal that even the best of forwards would be proud of. Nicely done by Raul Yakub, emphatically happy with his teammate there. And now 6-0 on the North Crest scoreboard. The end of the night for Gabriel Pablo. Oh no, forced to stay. It looks like an injury will change that substitution, so it's the end of the night for Adil Said. His night comes to a close, and William Suarez enters the fray. And Chaku Nicholas's night is over also. Esbar Milk is the man to be interjected into this one. 6-0 now precedes the away side. Sorry. Suarez. Pablo. Callum Kerr. Delembo. Raditas. Driving forward, looking to gather some pace here from Okuju. And instinctively reacting was Braden McLennan, just to no nonsense defending, drive that one out of danger. Mukuju. Spinning into the box here. Christian Mukuju putting a delivery in. Fannin clears away in the first instance. Now it's Ryan Newell. Yeah, comes away as Newell. Through the legs, Raditas, skillfully done. Now Vong. Newton Arrogant continue the run. Said is also running with him and just allow the ball to be marshaled out of play. Substitution as well in the offing for CASUARINA. Raditas. Back for Said. Should see that sub be made in the next interchange of play. McNevin getting away from Yakub there, skillfully done. Said. Out comes Van Lingen. Denies that opportunity and lays it into the air. Well done by Newell. At the fall of the ball, brings it into his elite control. Suarez. Comes away the ball, William Suarez. And off the deflection allows the throw to be taken. It'll be a AZZURI throw, but it's also a CASUARINA substitution. Zelio Casemiro to be replaced. And his replacement is Quinlan Tran. Perhaps a positional tweak. defender coming on for forward. Straight away back into that left back position. You can see Quinlan Tran. And Mark Casemiro looked to have pushed more into a central role. Camiro dispossessed by Newton Aragon. And almost a ball looking for Raul Yakub. Muklas ahead of Radidas. It's Raul Yakub again. Looking to feed through Newton Aragon. He's got pace to burn here, Newton Aragon. Will come inside the box. Looks to come back outside. Ronnie Newton Aragon still here and looks to get past Suarez and forces the contact to come in. William Suarez there. Just putting a bit of a challenge on Yakub, and forward felt the contact and felt deservedly so to go down, and his team now have a free kick. Final 10 minutes of regulation time here. 6-0 on the North Crest scoreboard in favour of the Rowdies. Yakub short to Muklas. In comes the ball and almost glancing in from Muklas. Azzurri throw, but a very near opportunity just witnessed there for CASUARINA. Espar Milk. Could there be an opportunity for the Azzurri? It's Pablo. Makuju's out wide. Pablo tries to head there. And now it's Newton Aragon. Camero. Newell. And Van Lingen stays to ground. Late challenge received there, the defender. Medical team required, I believe, for this one. Or will Van Lingen be okay to continue? Staying to ground is Van Lingen. A heavy challenge there by Pablo. May be the end of the night for the CASUARINA captain. Jari Van Lingen, a little grimace as he comes from the field. Dean Edwards is a man who boasts plenty of big game experience. Of course, a former University of Zurich player himself. Played in the side's grand final defeat to Mindel Aces in 2021 before making the switch to the Rowdies, and he's been a very prevalent part of their defensive back four, occupying the right often, and that's exactly what he'll do tonight. McLennan now shifting into a more central position, and Dean Edwards can assume his very familiar right back spot. Drop of the ball, CASUARINA allowed to continue. Back to their goalkeeper, and now he heads wide. Tran. Espar Milk trying to get ahead of Quinlan Tran. Forward now by Ryan Newell. Quinlan Tran. Back central for Fannin. Coming forward, Fannin, and looking to loop a ball over here. Raul Yakub at full pace and full flight. Looks to take it past Said very skillfully. Raul Yakub's drive. Mark Casemiro, and that's a goal there. That's a finish from Ronnie Newton Aragon. Adds a 7th goal for CASUARINA, and the right back, now taking a right forward position, has added a 7th for the Rowdies. Nicely done from Raul Yakub. Fired a shot, and Mark Casemiro with the assist, and Ronnie Newton Aragon tucking away the goal. Great finish from the number 15 for CASUARINA. He'll certainly be happy with that. And of course, another player that formerly played for University of AZZURI, season gone. So certainly now it is players of past who are making them pay. The 7th goal on the scoreboard. Suarez. Pablo turning away from danger. Dispossessed. Muklis. Now Mark Casemiro speeding away as Mark Casemiro. Ball comes into the box here. Ryan Newell at the fall of the ball. Across for Imam Muklis. Looking to strike and eventually does on Pablo. Imam Muklis. Left foot, curling, swinging attempt. Just not enough curl to bring it back. And we'll see the strike here for Imam Muklis. Straight into Pablo. Looked to struck the arm there. A very painful hit there from Imam Muklis. Driven in with some power. And very understandable for Gabriel Pablo just to take a moment there to compose himself. Short from McNevin. Kerr. Saeed. Muklis. Dinking ball over for Raul Yakub. He's in the box again. Raul Yakub again on goal. Strike and save. Cleared by Delembo. Muklis. Tran. Now it's Vong. Getting contact but still coming forward. Quinlan Tran. Driving across into the box himself, and that sails Farley out for a goal kick. Forward short for Saeed. Now it's Callum Kerr. The AZZURI captains battled all night despite the scoreline. They have not stopped trying. McNevin forward. Raditas brings it down. Goes wide to Saeed, just too wide, unfortunately. And so it will be a throw-in for CASUARINA. Less than 3 minutes of regulation to go, and this result all but a surety well early in this second half. It's been 5 unanswered goals in the second half. They had a 2-0 lead at halftime, and they've turned up the gear, CASUARINA, and emphatically seen this match home. Quinlan Tran. Vong. Nicely snuck through ball. Raul Yakub unfortunately getting the ball on his back foot and unable to take it in his stride. Sees now AZZURI come the other way. Raditas. Looking for a through ball. Christian Mukuju will try and get the better of Edwards here, but the substitute is quick, no matter the minute of the game, but he's also got fresh legs to able to outrun Mukuju. Throwing into Camero. Newton Aragon. Looking to go down the line for Edwards, and unfortunately catches a deflection on the way through off the right back. So it will be an AZZURI throw. Milk. Camero. Ethan Camero loses out to Newton Aragon. Ryan Newell. McLennan. Edwards. Newton Aragon. And now Muklis looking for a driven ball, and unfortunately offside against Yakub, but he left the ball roll, so no need for the whistle and the pause of play. Saeed can come the other way for AZZURI. Lionel Ogden loses out to Newell. Muklis. First time ball for Raul Yakub. Steaming back is Saeed and looks to come in and make a challenge on Yakub. Referee says play on. Callum Kerr. To the final minute of regulation. As quickly as possible, this result will be looked to be put past University of AZZURI. Of course, they do have the bye round this weekend, so an added break for the AZZURI to reshape and refocus before a showdown with Darwin Olympic next week. CASUARINA, short turnover. They will be playing Mindel Aces in an Australia Cup final rematch this weekend. And perhaps revenge on the cards in the league. Espai Milk trying to get forward. He is tackled and loses the ball. And the referee does not signal any additional time. And that's 90 minutes and done. End of the game here. Darwin Football Stadium, Larrakia Park. It's CASUARINA Football Club. Emphatic victors tonight. 7-0 against University of AZZURI. 2 goals in the first half, 5 unanswered in the second. That equates to a 7-goal defeat. Lee Addison and CASUARINA will be very impressed and happy with that result. Angelo Theodorakopoulos and University of AZZURI, a lot to be desired. They'll, of course, refresh and go again next week. CASUARINA this weekend. My name's George Scufez. It's been a pleasure to have you in this midweek game. Bid you a safe farewell home, and we'll see you again Friday night. Until then, I bid you adieu.
This way, come on. That's over here.